Hey, so we're doing some dash and bash. I don't know how many people out there still go to McDonald's, still go to Burger King, still go to Taco Bell. I don't know if people still go to Subway sandwiches. I haven't been to Subway sandwich in
Yeah,
like
I stopped eating. Remember the Quiznos commercials back in the
yeah,
day?
yeah,
And like they were like they had like mad meat on the bread and the fucking cheese was bubbling and shit as it went through
yeah,
the oven.
yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah,
like they did a cut
yeah,
to like what you could get at Subway, and it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
they threw lettuce like out the wall. They had pictures of lettuce on the wall, and it's mad lettuce. Like when you look at the tray, all the toppings were lettuce. I was like, man. And the thing is, like, the flavor was mad fucking muted. You know, I was like,
So like,
like,
so people, there's an argument about if hot dog sandwiches, but the
yes,
real
let's get into that. So, what is the criteria for something to count as a sandwich? We're about to find out today.
Yeah, exactly. What are Subway sandwiches really sandwiches? So I want to pull up this one article. So everyone heard about
Are
how
they
like
food?
is it even edible? Is it toxic? So everyone heard about in Ireland the Supreme Court. This is serious. The Supreme Court ruled that their bread is not real. They can't call their bread real anymore. This is not. But this is not new in the history of Subway. This is like a timeline of them having questionable food products.
And they said eat fresh. What's fresh?
So so this happened before. DNA test finds that Subway chicken only 50% meat, according to a Canadian news program.
And it didn't say 50% chicken. It said 50% meat.
So this is back in 2017, before the bread situation that we're dealing with in Ireland. This is in Canada. So investigative consumer program ordered DNA analysis of several fast food chicken sandwiches, included that Subway chicken was only half meat with the other half soy. The sandwich chain strongly rebuts the allegations, and the spokesperson called them absolutely false and calling for a retraction. It's too late. The DNA tests were conducted by a DNA researcher. So they tested in other places. Like on the episode which aired back in 2017, they tried McDonald's, Wendy's, A&W. This is kind of a regional thing.
Yeah, because we only get their root beer and cream soda in bottles and cans.
Yeah, Tim Horton. So their meat came in 80 and 90% chicken DNA. So the meat was tested without any
The rest
sauce.
of it is like reptilian alien DNA.
So the Subway dishes were outlier. The oven roasted chicken scored a 53% chicken DNA, and the chicken strips were found to just have 42% of chicken DNA.
They should start calling them mystery tenders, son. Like,
Yo, so
damn.
last week Subway told the Canadian Broadcast Corporation, I think that's what the acronym is, the Subway Canada cannot confirm the results of the lab testing yet concluded the chicken strips and roasted chicken at the Subway contained less than 1% or less soy protein to help stabilize the texture and moisture. They always say that.
That is gross. You gotta stabilize the food. It's a fucking science experiment.
Like it's a nuclear reactor or some shit. You gotta stabilize it.
Oh man.
Our chicken is 100% white meat with seasoning. So this is KFC. People think they're doing themselves a favor of making themselves a healthy choice by picking chicken, but in reality, they're picking.
Who knows what the fuck they're picking?
Yeah, they're picking some life form.
They could be picking their nose. Who would tell the difference?
They could be eating their neighbor. Who knows what they're eating?
Hey, yo.
Yeah, they're eating it. So like this is. So I want Phil to drop this next clip. This goes you another story. What's going on? Subway sandwiches, pretty much. They're like. This is a real thing with Subway. It's not a clip. It's an article. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was remember I was telling you before we went on the air. I was telling you about how even New York City has a statute of what can be called meat. It has to meet like a certain criteria, pun not intended.
Yeah.
So they had to direct Taco Bell to stop calling their seasoned beef, they had to direct them to stop calling it that because they didn't meet New York City's requirement to be called meat. Do you know what the threshold was in New York City to call your meat meat?
What?
40%. If it was 40%, you can call it meat. And they told Taco Bell that they could not call it meat because they came in at a paltry 38%. That means two out of every three molecules that you consume when you eat some shit from Taco Bell, you do not know what the fuck it is.
So we could put so Phil can drop this continuation of this like Subway disaster.
I don't know if you want to toast that sandwich, Dublin Poppy. It might just like light on fire.
I found it.
So it might just be flammable.
So Subway sandwiches say produce is only delivered 1 to 2 times a week. Remember
Eat
that?
fresh.
We know that they're known for their fresh lettuce and lettuce everywhere. Even the lettuce is garbage. The lettuce is this old shitty ass like laying around for days. The lack of fresh product seems to go against the company's slogan of "Eat Fresh."
So what you're saying is eat fresh.
This is from 2017 as well. This is before the bread controversy. So
was this before or after the Jared Fogle controversy?
This is after. This is after Jared Ford.
Oh, look, they got a picture of him. Oh, my God. Yeah. No, he was trying to give out his foot long. Well, actually, it's probably just a 6-inch, but we're not going there.
Yeah,
4-inch?
Man. And then it's weird for Subway to keep paying this man while he was doing it. So that's another story. so that's Subway. So even on that, you shouldn't give Subway their money, but you shouldn't give the Subway money because their food is gonna make you sick.
There's not food.
It's not food. So Phil can drop this clip for real.
You guys are gonna love this.
He says that. So what are you selling? What are you selling then?
It's a confectionery. That's what it is.
It's like selling like a cinnamon bun.
You putting like lettuce in sliced
10% of the weight. That's a lot of sugar. Then you're like 2%. This
Subway's bread is of course bread. No, it's a pile of sugar.
Yeah, your bread is bread product. So there you go.
So if your meat's not meat and your lettuce may not even be lettuce, and if it is, it damn sure ain't fresh, right? The bread ain't bread. So we've established that every main ingredient in what a sandwich would be has been found to be counterfeit.
Yeah. But get
so
this.
Tell me, is it a sandwich if it's not bread, it's not meat, and we're not sure if it's still vegetables?
But the thing is, like, Subway, it's not done with Subway. It's not done. Like, people talk about the sugar. Remember when they used to have yoga mats in the Subway? And, like, you remember that? People don't remember that. It's like the pedophile, the lettuce, and yoga mats in their bread. So that's another thing. And Phil can drop this next clip of Subway. You remember this?
It is the world's largest sandwich chain. This thing, it's a wild story. Subway announced removing a controversial chemical from bread, an additive that's found in tooth holes and yoga mats. Add elasticity. This ingredient was banned in Europe and Australia. It was first called into question by a popular food blogger who had pushed to have it removed. Senior medical correspondent Elizabeth Cohen is at the CNN Center with much more on this. Elizabeth,
this is way back. This is old. This is an old clip.
Chemical is called azotrecarbonamide, and it's used to make.
Just talking about this shit might give me mud butt.
The bread. Says, hey,
gastrointestinal symptoms.
Might be the Rona.
Removing it as part of their bread improved.
Oh, that's Subway bread. Either or, you don't know. You know.
I should have declined that fucking White House press pass.
Found in this bread? Is it found in other foods? I've never heard of it before.
Right. You probably haven't heard of it because you probably don't sit there and read the whole ingredients listing like most people don't. It's found in all sorts of breads, grocery store breads, restaurant breads. And, you know, it's very hard to say, is it bad for you? Isn't it bad for you? The Center for Science...
I don't know. Have you tried chewing on your yoga mat?
You know what? Mice
put some lettuce on it.
Be a carcinogen, but in humans, the
chicken strips
risk of cancer is
in that
these words
mystery strips. That's mystery strips to use, fine sir.
You know, terribly worried about this, but the Center for Science and the Public Interest does say, let's get it out of breads. Why have it there? You don't need it.
I hate how they cover this.
Cancer risk is negligible.
Yeah, I think. Yes.
It's not a terrible risk, but we're gonna...
I mean, they have it on there for the same reason why you have a pound and a half of makeup on your face.
How are you gonna say it's not a terrible risk, but they're gonna take it out?
What
you know?
This is like such a no.
I mean, at least you know what we got out of this tonight for the people at home.
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
Chris agrees.
If you're hungry during your yoga class, just chew on your mat.
I think what the FDA would say is, look, there's no
safe
proof that it does anything
Great,
bad.
let them eat it.
Right. They do, and I'm sure you and I do too.
I know.
Right, I'm sure we do in other regards. All right. Thank you, Elizabeth.
It makes it stretchy and it's in yoga mats.
I also think...
you make a joke about it?
I know, but Elizabeth probably has a point, and I think she would agree
he gets
with me.
paid.
That's half the stuff.
You know how many people probably got cancer after they ate
that's
Subway
our
sandwiches
problem.
after they watched this?
Improve it in the bread improvement.
Is that why I didn't get
Make
cancer?
bread, that'd be an improvement. Holy
Chris
cow.
Cuomo's is joking about it. I can keep eating Subway sandwiches. You know,
Oh no, he doesn't look like he's gonna be eating that shit.
No,
I
but-
stopped eating that shit years ago when the stuff that I thought was meat,
Yeah.
they would put like one triangle of meat on a foot long, and they
Yeah.
put like one triangle of cheese, and then they would put like a whole canister of lettuce on there, and then I was just like, wow, that's a lot of money for a lot of nothing. I'm gonna go to Quiznos.
I would order the nastiest stuff from Subway. I ordered like the ribeye sandwich with like the fake barbecue sauce on it. You know, it's like that was...
Anybody want to speculate what it actually was?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like cockroach legs and like, you know, sugar. You know, that's what it was. So, I mean, that's Subway. For me, I just don't understand why in the United States, like, I don't know if I'm being biased, but it seems like everywhere else is like, yo, your shit is fake. Yo, your shit is fake. Here it's like, it may be fake, but you can still go there. We don't want that company to lose money. It's like the weird kind of analysis of like this stuff.
Fuck off.
I don't know. I don't know what this is mean when it comes to like this kind of food stuff. It's always like random stuff that they make a big deal about. Like, oh, broccoli might have salmonella. You know, like, it might be like that, but it's never about this kind of huge kind of systematic thing like McDonald's.
Your food isn't food. More than
exactly. That's systematic.
Do you know how many things are legal that are made legal by the FDA, which is illegal in the rest of the world? It's legal to put it in our bodies here, but in the rest of the world, they're like, no.
No, we can't. You can't do that to our citizens in our country. So that's why I wanted to give context to that, to show that everyone else is like Subway sandwiches. You're not sandwiches. You're a food product. Like, you know, your food.
No, I just call it like an ingestion product. You can't even put that in the same class as food. It's not food.
You're a multi-platform food product. I don't know what you call it.
I just think that it's a fucking science experiment that they're playing on the American people and getting paid for it.
Yeah, so that's Dash and Bash. You know, follow us on YouTube and Facebook.
That's Dash and Barf.
That's definitely Dash and Bash.